Today, I'm going to talk about I'm going to rank my Lattafa fragrances. I've got, let's see, 9 of them, not including some Mason and Alhambras that I've got. Maybe do a separate one for that. But I've got 9 fragrances, so I figured why not I can't do a full top 10, but do a top 9 of my fragrances and really just rank them in the order from least favorite to most favorite. And so we're going to jump into it. Let me know your thoughts. The first one I've got is Ajazi Intensive Silver. Let it focus there. Let the light catch it there. Good. So this one is a citrus and woody. You can see the atomizer is not that great. It's a good scent. It's not a bad smell to it. It's not trash, if you will. It's a good scent. But for me, this doesn't have a long longevity. It doesn't have a sillage, expressive sillage. It's really just, it's kind of it comes off as a fragrance that, yes, I probably paid like $15 for, and that's probably about where it sits. Other things that I've gotten from Lattafa seem to perform and do a lot better. But of the Lattafas that I have, this is probably my least one. Doesn't mean I'm not going to rock it every now and then. This is probably a good office scent, if you will, just something not overpowering, something that, you might catch a whiff of every now and then. Starts off with orange and grapefruit up top, and then does dry down with some sea notes and some amber in there. It's supposed to be, my understanding, is a clone or inspired by Killian's Vodka on the Rocks. I've not put nose on it, so I can't really attest to that. Just as a scent, it's a good scent. It's a decent scent. It's just not of the ones that I have here. It's not a top one. So my number 9 is going to be, again, Ajazi Silver by the House of Lattafa. Again, that's what we're doing. So all of them are by Lattafa. The next one, and this is more so probably just because I don't have a lot of experience with it, just because it is one that I recently got and picked up on a really almost like a steal, really, at one of the rack stores. But it is Caed Al Farsan Unlimited. So the white bottle, there is a black bottle, which I've got, and I'll demonstrate that or show that in a moment. This one is a very good atomizer on this one. This one, the coconut hits you up top, punches you in the nose almost. It's a very, very tropical, very summery, spring type fragrance. I kind of wish that I had this when we went on our cruise not too long ago. This would probably work very well for that. It's a good scent. Actually, it'll probably be, I'm going to take some time with it. I recently, like I said, I just got it. So as of this taping of this video, I got this probably about 3-4 days ago. So haven't had a whole lot of experience with it. Definitely a good scent, nice bottle, nice presentation, and everything. But because I have more experience with the other ones, it's right now sitting at number 8 on my list. All right. But again, that is Caed Al Farsan. And that's the white bottle, or Caed Al Farsan Unlimited, and it is the white bottle. All right. Next one, number, 7 on the list is Caed Al Farsan, and this is the black bottle. So you can see very similar, just really the main difference as far as the black versus the white bottle. Very good atomizer. This one, whereas the white bottle hits you with a boatload of coconut, this one pops you in the nose with pineapple. Now, here's the thing that again, as I'm trying to test it out, see how this will work, kind of get a better feel for it, I did layer them together, and it worked pretty good. It was almost like a pina colada type of thing. But this one, again, nothing against this. This is a good one. In fact, when I got it, my wife was like, "Ooh, I like that one." So anytime the wifey likes it, that's a good thing. But this one is number 7 on my list. And that's really just because of where, how recent I got it, where it is. And I've got some other ones that I think are bangers on this list that are really just kind of worth it for me. The next one is one that you've probably seen a lot just out there, because I also kind of got involved with it, or got my nose on it and purchased it because of a lot of the hype that I was seeing on TikTok and other channels, and that is Colognes Lattafa. Now, I say all that to say this is still one of my favorite scents. This is one that kind of opened up my nose, if you will, to really kind of the things that are available in fragrances. This one right here is just a great scent. It's got that warm, boozy cinnamon. My wife knows when I'm wearing it just because she's like, it smells like cinnamon all through the house. She loves it. I love it. It's a great scent, and you can get it, with all the Lattafas, you're going to get them at great prices. Great presentation on this as well. In fact, on my where I keep all of my fragrances, I keep it actually still in the little display that it has, just because it works very well. But Lattafa's Camera is in the number 6 position as far as my list. Kind of its twin, if you will, as far as when I got it, in which what will be number 5 on the list is going to be Lattafa's Asad. And this one is supposed to be the clone or inspired by Sauvage Elixir. And again, this is not a one-to-one. When I first got it, just because of, I hadn't really been developing my nose as far as picking up different scents. It came off like Sauvage Elixir, almost a one-to-one initially for me. Now that I've kind of taken some time and really just worked on developing kind of my sense of smell with them things, I can pick up some of the nuances, some of the differences of it. But this is still great scent, still something I will wear, still just as a standalone. If I knew nothing about other fragrances, if I was just picking it up just because, I wanted to pick up a new fragrance, this would definitely be one that I would pick up. It has a great smell, great staying power. This one lasts a long time for me. But yeah, this is a good one. So again, this is Lattafa's Asad in the number 5 position for me. All right, let me kind of put some space around here. All right, next one is one I haven't had a whole lot of opportunity to wear, just because of when I got it, it was starting to turn those summer months. And so you can see I did put a little dent in it for what I've got so far. I'm trying to get my tester strip here. But it is Amir Al Oud by the House of Lattafa. And this one is their take on, I believe, By the Fireplace by Maison Margiela, I think it is. No, I'm sorry, by Replica. And yeah, you get, this one does come close to By the Fireplace by Replica. Great scent. Looking forward to rocking this as we get more into the cooler months here. But this is my number 4 scent, just because it's one that I do like, and it really fits. It fits me. It fits kind of what I project, if you will, and what I want to, how I want to have, especially like date nights and things of that nature. Again, that's Amir Al Oud by Lattafa. Now, this one, and should have said this with some of the others. Some of the others are blind buy, easy blind buys for me. This one is not necessarily one I would recommend as a blind buy, just because it does open a little differently if you haven't really, if you don't necessarily have a nose for something. When I think of blind buys, I think of those things that are easy reach, those things that are mass appeal. This is not necessarily a mass appeal fragrance, but it is a great fragrance. All right. Number 3. Now we're getting into our top 3. This one, Kaid. This smells like money. If this just smells like wealth, in my opinion. This is a great scent that just, yeah, this is one that, again, didn't wear a lot, haven't worn a lot just recently, just because of the weather. But come the fall, this is definitely going in heavy rotation. I got a few that are probably going to be in heavy rotation, but this Kaid, great presentation, great fragrance, great all around fragrance. Number 3 on my list. Number 2 on my list is one that I've also picked up recently, but it's definitely already gone into heavy rotation, and that is Bade Al Oud for Glory. This is their take on Initio's Oud for Greatness. I've not put nose on Oud for Greatness, so I can't give it as a, say it's a one-to-one or anything of that nature. But this is just a great spicy fragrance, warm, spicy fragrance. Not a whole lot of oud, but definitely there's some in there at the bottom. But this is my number 2 fragrance, and one that is definitely going to be in heavy rotation, especially as we start to cool down. But this is my number 2 fragrance right now, out of my Lattafa collection. And then the last one is just a masterpiece to me. The plum, the amber, the vanilla in this, that is Lattafa's Eternal Oud. This one is, you can see, I've dented a little, and that was just earlier this year. This one is just, I call it one of their masterpieces in my opinion. It hits. This one just hits from beginning to end. Now, again, this one definitely is not a blind buy, just because if you're going for more of the mass appeal things, this isn't it. But if you're wanting a good, mature, grown, and sexy type of fragrance, the Eternal Oud is going to be one. This is one that just whenever I've wanted, I've gotten compliments pretty much on it. Even just a random one in the elevator at the airport one time. This is a good one. Great presentation on it. I'm loving what Lattafa does with a lot of their fragrances. And so that's my list. Again, let me know your thoughts. I'm probably going to add some more Lattafas. I want to do kind of branch out and get to some other things, some other houses and some other things. But Lattafa is one that right now for me is killing it, as a lot of things that you see I've got from them. They make up probably about 40% of my collection right now as far as bottles. I've got a lot of decants and stuff, but Lattafa is kind of my number one team right now, if you will. But let me know your thoughts. Let me know if there's something else that may be from the house of Lattafa. There's a couple that I know I'm going to put my nose on, but I do, like I said, want to branch out. But let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you agree, if you disagree, if you probably would have had a different order. Let me know. And we'll see you next time. Again, as always, stay safe, stay sane, and stay smelling good. See you next time. Be blessed.